and whether they're good enough to get through it, that'll be the main thing.
Well, that's the main thing. You've hit the nail right in the head because East Geelong can win this from here. There isn't any doubt about that. They're, 4 goals down? Just over?
Yep.
They can win this, so West can't just hold on and think about what happened last week. They've got to get in and win the game themselves by, as you said, kicking the first one. If they kick the first 2, I don't think East can win from there then.
Just about ready for the start of the final term here at the Western Oval.
The last quarter brought to you by Smiths Holden and Blood Suzuki.
They've done a Kevin Sheedy here. They've tied that flag down. The old Windy Hill windsock. They've tied it down.
What they're saying is let's just go out and do it.
The start of the final term, Geelong West 13-280. Leading East Geelong 7-11-53. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Bolton goes up early. Kick from the middle by Kelly. Out wide. Going to run away. Going to be a boundary throw in. So they get it free, Geelong West. And it will be a throw in. Just forward at the centre wing position for the Cheetahs. Attacking the northern end in this final term. Here at the Western Oval. With the aid of a little bit of a breeze, but not too much. It's certainly died down since the first half. From the ruck contest, Bowman took him on. And the don't argue, just got it away quickly. Sims has been pretty good. Gives it away to Long. Has been even better. Centre wing goes to centre half forward. Direct towards... Oh, good mark. Good mark. And that was Malcolm, who kicked one from here earlier in the day. 50 out directly in front. And there's the one goal. And this would be a fantastic start for, for the Geelong West side. He's gone back on a fair run-up.
God, he'll have to hitchhike to get there where he's going to kick it from.
So he comes in. Oh, terrible off the boot. Goes towards the pocket, still in play. Off hands, Wall. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. Boundary throw in. In the forward pocket. Geelong West into attack. So Bolton down there, doing the ruck work against Denham. Boundary umpire throws it in. Denham tries to get it over the back. He taps it a second time, taps it a third time. Dangerous ball, just out of the 10-metre square. Sponner kicks it off the ground. Gee. Kelly comes across, usually pretty good. Gives himself,
there's a free kick behind the plate.
Yeah, Sponner pushed Stan Chewy off the ball, I think, as Kelly was going with the kick just to the side of where Kelly was, and Stan Chewy will take the free kick for a push from Sponner. So,
well, he made 2 mistakes. He obviously the push, but I don't see why he kicked the ball off the ground. He's handled the ball beautifully all day, Sponner. He should have picked it up and ran down the ground, and instead he kicked it off the ground straight to Kelly.
So Stan Chewy's kicked 2 today.
Can't kick the distance from there.
You wouldn't have thought so.
He's 50 out.
But we've been wrong today all day.
All day. Comes in.
Tell you what.
He has given it a fair ride.
Tell you what.
What do you know about it, Smithy, you idiot? Stan Chewy.
What a kick.
Has kicked his third straight through the middle. And a great start for the Cheetahs. They go to 14-286. They lead East Geelong 7-11-53. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
We're a long way away from the ball, you must admit.
Haven't started the final term from what I see. We're a couple of minutes in.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Only went 27 last week, so we'll be right.
That changes things a little bit. I'm not sure whether East Geelong still can win this now after that. They've had all the play West and kicked the first goal from a long way out. They've had a couple of shots. East haven't really fired a shot in the first few minutes. I'm not going to write them off just yet. We'll wait for a little while, but boy, geez, you're going to have to start pretty soon.
Well, they've kicked 7 in 3 and a bit quarters. They've got nearly 7 to win the game, Grub. So that's without West scoring. So it's going to take a big job. As I said, we know that they can do it. I reckon they're up against it. So the ball. Now I've said that, they'll get up and watch. You watch this. The big Gregorio gets down on the pans and knees, picked up there by Long, handballed outside towards Dan. Player picked the ball up. It was Parker. Oh, geez, he got rid of that pretty quickly. I don't think it was correctly disposed of. But the ball now back towards centre wing. Trotter goes and picks the ball up. Handball goes outside. Running players, Jamison on the left foot. Kick back. Had good vision and the mark has been taken. So Parker takes the ball now and goes. Kicks Long into the half forward line. Going back, Donaldson went one-handed. Ball comes to the back of the contest. Picked up there by Cogger. Handballed out. Good hands by Bradshaw. And away they come again. Good skills out wide required. Went towards Robertson. Well, turns Sponner inside out, steadies himself now and has time. Looks up, goes towards Kelly.
Good
strong mark.
Good mark.
And
That's only 50.
Kelly.
That should have been 50.
Malcolm that took that mark. Handball went out to the running Robinson, who kept going. Handball back out now to Reddy. He stopped and propped, went back inside. Oh, it is two. Sorry. Good call. Long towards the goal square. Over the top. And it's through for another goal.
Oh!
Well, I think it might be right now, Grub. The old fat lady's in the box and she's just about ready to crow. It's 15 goals, 2 to Geelong West. They lead East Geelong on 7 goals, 11.
Again, the way they moved the footy was just terrific. And Robinson just ran on. What did he do?
No, Bolton's off the ground.
Well, Bolton's off the ground, but Robinson got the ball here, ran on. They're just giving it a real go, and they're matching it with their skills this time. I know they always give it a go, West, but sometimes their skills let them down. But today, they've been absolutely spot on. And he's limping too, Bolton, by the looks of it.
Yeah, not good. So,
well, depends on what side of the fence you're looking at.
Not good for East Geelong.
Well,
good for Geelong West.
No, how about Geelong West? What about next week in the big game?
So, ball in the middle. Gregorio puts the tackle on. The umpire will come in secondary bounce. So, Shaughnessy back in the ruck for the Eagles up against Gregorio. He taps it down towards Sims, taps it on. Dan runs off the wing, runs away, goes with the right foot kick towards half forward, lead on. Oh. Good kick towards, break free if you don't mind, Kelly. And
he's hit the post.
In fact, I think that was Denham.
Or Malcolm.
It was too, it was Denham.
Geez.
So he's blotted the copybook, 6 goals, 1.
Oh, weak as water.
Yeah, take him off. 15-3-93 Geelong West. They lead 7-11-53 East Geelong. Fair pick-up and turnaround, though, by Alex Denham.
I would class it better than fair.
So it's Marsh that brings the ball in, goes straight down the ground. Not too sure who he's looking for. I don't think his teammates knew who it was going to. Parker tried to pick the ball up. So Geelong West now with a few numbers, and there's a free kick being given again, bottom of the pack, so they win possession of the ball. Could have been either one of the two, I think. So it's going to be Sam Kelly that has
do you
the
reckon
ball.
he jumped in both their backs?
Well, he played on, kicked around the corner. Don't think the kick was too good. Went towards Reddy in the pocket. Had more time than he thought there, Sam Kelly. And the ball's gone over the boundary line about 10 metres around from the behind post. Umpire comes down. So West now with another opportunity. Ball tapped back towards the goal square. That was Denham, and he's actually tapped it through for a minor score for Geelong West. So 15-4 now, 94, 7-11-53 to East Geelong. We've gone 4 minutes, or probably 6 minutes. Final call. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki scoreboard.
So they kick it in East, and they go to Chalice, and then goes to Sponner, but they've coughed it up on centre wing. Wall, or thought about the kick. He probably will. Oh, he just got rid of it in time. Back towards White. Ships the ball out towards Dan on centre wing. Takes the mark. And just settling the play down now. Called to play on. He chips the ball over the top. It's okay. And the Cheetah's still got it on centre wing. Denham comes back in. Ball looking for big Gregorio, but it's chopped off. Primke takes the mark. Wants to switch the play. Goes long. Full towards Reese in the middle. Takes the diving mark. Under pressure from Cogger. Goes long towards centre half forward. Donaldson's got his name written on it. Coming back to the Sponner the other way, but Donaldson takes the mark inside defensive 50. He's been good today. Goes to Lima. Takes the mark. And half back. Goes to the right foot kick long towards Gregorio. Puts the big arms up. Can't take the mark. Second effort was okay, but Primke was there as well. Handballs it out. It's okay to O'Shaughnessy. Gives it away to Chalice on centre wing. Long to half forward. Big pack. Reese goes up. Punched away at the back. Donaldson. Wrapped up. Not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Just inside 50. So ball up. Patch is happy to see it over the line.
Deliberate.
So boundary thrown right in front of our commentary position, half forward.
I wouldn't be yelling at blokes, mate. I'd be concentrating on the footy if I were you.
Josh Reese has got plenty to say to Connor Long and Jake Cogger. But
yeah, they've had 42 possessions between them. He's had 1.
And
get the footy, son.
Well, there he is, and he's lost it. Gregorio, he dropped it in the tackle. The umpire said it was. Trotter. will take the free kick at half forward. Goes with the right foot kick. Donaldson fills the space again. No mark off the back of the pack. Nobody can take it. Now the ball comes out. Free kick. Oh, it's going to be on here. They're not happy with each other. Josh Reese wants to go on with it. Don't know why. They're 40 points down. Who cares? You might want to get the footy. So now it's a melee. So free kick, and that's the umpire called play on. No, White's at the back. Jake Cogger and Josh Reese still going. Now it's out here. Tyler Jones wants to go with Adam Lima. So now Lima's got the football because he moved quickly and gets it at half back. Come on, Al, make some reports while you're here. Come on, report somebody. Lima, half back.
Jimmy McCauley would have.
Jimmy McCauley goes up to centre half, to centre wing. Ball off the back of the pack. Handball.
That's a free kick there. He
Held
just
on too
swung
long.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he
was Denham,
swung
I
him
think.
down.
Yeah. So a few undisciplined acts coming into it. Denham's got it, centre wing.
No. Oh, yeah, I know.
So Denham goes with a right foot kick to half forward. Jamison used the body. Marsh goes with a kick towards Warwick, who takes the mark. Back into centre wing, switches the play back in board. Good to Trotter. Trotter now takes it and goes to centre half forward with a kick. Good lead.
That's better.
Woods takes the mark. Best passage of play for a long time. Gives it away to Dylan O'Toole. Chips the ball. Patch. Oh, just puts the hand out if you don't mind. Take the mark. Handballs it further afield. Dan at half back. Goes to centre wing. Uh-oh. You stand Chewy at the back. Chalice the only one between him and a kick towards full 40. Goes in there over the back. Malcolm can run into goal and kick the goal. And that is how you switch and spread. Spread. That's what I was looking for. Switch and spread. And Malcolm kicks the goal. And that's the 16th for Geelong West. They go to 16-4-100. They lead East Geelong 7-11-53. Smith Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. 8.5 minutes played.
What scoreboard was that?
Smith Holden Blood Suzuki. Did you go down there during the week?
No, I couldn't get down there. I couldn't get down there.
Well, you'll have to go next week. Smith Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard.
Late.
Too late, he thought that where he matched them, but that's fine. There you go. How did I know that? Did you go and see the boys at where? They're very good there. I like them.
Not as good as Smith's old Blood Suzuki.
So the ball back in the middle of the ground. Gregorio up over the top. Good punch forward to the half-forward line. Picked up there. O'Toole goes backwards only as far as Priddle. He gets a short kick in, finds Parker. Parker played on now. He's put himself under pressure, but he gets out of it well. Goes into the half-forward line. Primke comes up, takes the mark. Too far out to score. Goes around the corner looking for Graham. Good lead and good mark. And he takes it. So he's got a kick from about 45. And a chance now for East Geelong. Yet to score 11 minutes into the last quarter, but Hayden Graham, a chance from this position. Has 2 for the afternoon. Comes in now. Kick, won't have the distance. Going back, mark's not taken. I think that was through from behind. It was, says the umpire. And through for a minus score to East Geelong. So their first scores are minus. 7 goals, 12 now, 54. 16-4-100. Geelong West, and we've gone 12 minutes final quarter. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki scoreboard.
So Connor Long plays on from fullback, gains 10, measures it to Sims. Didn't hit him though. Parker did. He goes back to Graham, who's uncontested at full forward, runs in. Oh,
I didn't see him coming.
Dan came from the other side and pushed him away, and he kicked behind. So play by Michael Dan there. 7-13-55 East Geelong. Now Long, short little kick just.
I hate those little short kicks because then you've got all the work to do.
Dan
kicked it.
Nearly kicks the goal. Kicked it across the face of the goal to Donaldson. He goes long to Gregorio. O'Toole gets a hand to it. Gets around a couple, handballs it to Sponner. His handball to nobody in particular. Dela Cruz. His handball towards centre wing is okay. Reddy's handball though, set a task back to Reddy. Ducked a high tackle. Robertson comes in, gives it away to Dela Cruz. His handball inboard to Long's okay. Goes with the right foot kick towards the pocket. Oh, Malcolm just stuck the hand up and took a one-hander, if you don't mind.
When things go well, they
Yeah,
go well.
It's amazing what you can do when
They're having a good day.
you can do no wrong.
So Luke Malcolm, who's kicked 2. Chance for his 3rd.
First game of the year, that would have hit his hand and come back at him in the head.
Yeah, and then the other
And where he
would have
taken
run
it.
down the ground and kicked another goal. Yeah, exactly.
So 30 out, 45 to Grangley, comes in, right foot kick, and the final nail in the coffin is that. And he's put it in there and he's slammed it shut.
He's a nice kick for goal.
17-4, 100. Thanks for that observation, Dale.
I'm just thinking.
17-4, 106.
Calling him in the first game, but he
He
didn't
kicked
play.
1, I think, in the first game, did he?
No,
Or did he play? No.
He did play. He did play. But
Yeah,
he didn't kick goal.
17-4, 106,
Not many
Geelong
did.
West. East Geelong, 7-13, 55. Smiths Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard, 14 minutes played.
When he's trying to give the scores, can you just let him, please, instead of interrupting him all the
shut
time?
up.
Some sort
Because by the time the ball comes back,
He was-
I'm just about to speak.
He
and they're
was,
gonna
he was
blow
on some Alzheimer's rant, wasn't he?
Go on, go. Go for your life.
It's too late. Here we go now.
We'll call a game for a while.
See?
Ball. Middle
Up
of the
goes
ground.
Gregorio. He taps it out. He's got a few tap outs today, Gregorio. O'Toole gets one a bit high, but it comes out now to, who's that? Dan, I think it was.
That's him.
Trotter picks it up. He'll get a free kick. No, he doesn't. He gets it out. Over they come. It's on the half-forward flank. A beautiful kick in towards the forward line. Here comes Prempke. He doesn't quite take the mark. They're in here. He's Geelong. I don't know who that is, and he's been caught.
Bonner, Braden. And the ball's now sent out forward. Patch jumps on top of the ball. Taken away by Priddle, and the umpire's going to come in and ball it up at centre half forward. Good call, Grubby.
I'm just practicing for next week because I get a call next week. That's the rules.
Oh, God. Early doors.
So Primke up over the top, takes the ball out of the contest, only as far as Dan. Now it's back in the hands of Connor Long. Long goes a little bit quickly, and it finds his teammate Darren Johnson, who kicks back towards the centre of the ground. Coming across as Jamison, has time to pick the ball up. Steps, goes around, comes wide, comes back to the clubroom side. Went looking for Parker, didn't hit him. Oh, got round two far too easy. A little short kick finds O'Toole. So they're just outside 50, looking for a player to come at him. Decides to go long. Kick wasn't good. Donaldson tried to intercept it, picked up by Farah. He's got good pace too. Runs away, kicks out wide, and it's going back to the Dan Wing. We'll call it out there today because he's played well. Ball's taken away by Priddle. Priddle to O'Toole. To Trotter, sorry. Went back outside. Good kick, good look, and the mark's been taken. Goes back inside, quick movement of the ball, and ends up there with Lockie Spiner, about 25, 30 metres out from goal, almost directly in front. And the visitors here, East Geelong, a chance to kick goal number 8 for the game. So Lockie Spiner hasn't, he's got one minor score for the afternoon, and would normally go back and kick this goal. He comes in now. Nice looking kick off the boot. It's going across the face though and through for another minor score. So 7-14 they move to. They trail the Geelong West side on 17 goals for. We've gone 16 minutes, final quarter. Smiths Holden, Blood Suzuki scoreboard.
Long plays on from full back. Gains 20 this time. Outside 50 with the kick. 3-on-1. East Geelong with the numbers. Push in the contest came.
Don't try and even them up now,
from
mate.
Sims. Primke, short kick to Spiner on 50, takes the mark. That's Braden. In fact, that's Lockie, sorry. Now he plays on, wants the don't argue, gets around, kicks under pressure. And Donaldson will take another mark. Chip the ball to Robertson. 50 metres against somebody for something.
Lockie Spiner's been having a bit to say, I think.
Just mouthing off. Goes well when you're 50 points down, doesn't it? You do that?
Well, what have you been mouthing off about?
I don't know. You want to go 100? Luke Parker. Oh, you be careful. Go another 50.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
That'll be the final insult. Plays on, chips the ball. Robertson at defensive half-back. Gives it to Connor Long.
Well, he's my player of the day.
Farah wants it out on centre wing. He gets it. Hayden Graham's copping a hammering from the Geelong West supporters. Kick inside forward 50 for Geelong West. Numbers at the ball, but they've turned it over. O'Shannessy. I think he wanted Kane Marsh, but the boundary line won, so it's going to be a throw in. 60 out from goal.
What worries me is that he's answering him back from 60 metres away in the goal square. He just might as well just concentrate on what he's doing and worry about next week and don't get in a slinging match with blokes on the sidelines. Look at him. Just think about what you're doing, mate, if you're going to be a real good player in this competition.
Boundary throw in. Primke takes it in the ruck contest.
Ooh, pace.
Yeah, shows a bit of pace. Goes long. Looking for Jones. Tried to tap it back in. Couldn't do so effectively. Out of bounds for a throw in. 19 minutes played, final term. And it's 17-4-106 Geelong West. East Geelong 7-14-56.
So umpire about to restart it. He's got the ball back in his hand. Centre wing, ball thrown back in. Gregorio, strength, good tap away. Goes forward, only as far as Chalice. Can't pick the ball up. Sims is there. He does cleanly. Kicks round the corner. And the umpire says he stepped over the boundary line when he's kicked it, so it'll come back towards the centre wing. Looks like White's done for the day. Got the boots off and the sure shins, I'd say. So the umpire, again, still on centre wing, throws the ball back in. Gregorio over the top. Comes down towards Reddy, just puts it on his boot, goes into the centre half forward position. Mark's not taken, round level, Stan Chewy had it. Didn't pick it up cleanly, so it's now the numbers with East Geelong, and Dylan O'Toole spins out of the contest, comes out long, has Stevens by himself, runs. Oh, first one didn't come back. He won't try and do another bounce, little short kick, goes in and finds Parker. So Parker takes the ball. And the mark just outside 50, call to play on now, kicks long towards the full forward, goes looking for Jones with him. Donaldson gets the ball down, only as far as Connor Long, comes out wide. Mark has been taken there by Robertson, so Robertson now has time to steady, kicks over the top, went looking for Sam Kelly. Bit too much weight on the ball, coming across there is O'Shannessy, picked up by Marsh. He's tackled, back to Trotter. Trotter goes backwards to O'Toole. O'Toole, little stand over the top to Dylan O'Toole. Can't take the mark, handballs up towards Marsh, running through, kicks into the half forward line, goes to Jones, good spoil from behind, back towards Parker, gets out of the tackle, goes back to full forward. Graham there, can't take the mark, it runs through the contest. Cogger has it, goes out wide, ends up with Sims. Where's Dan? Because he's been out there all day. Robbie Sims takes one bounce, takes two bounces, runs the boundary line, 3, there's 4. Still going, got towards centre wing. Long kick into the half-forward line, wasn't good, and Bowman will come up with the ball for East Geelong. Plays on quickly, goes back inside, finds Ricky O'Toole. Good gather, clean pick up. He's tackled. Ball came out in the contest. Went back to Dylan O'Toole. Further afield. Ends up back in the middle of the ground now, and the mark has been taken. So turnovers continue. Farquhar goes out wide, and he's looking for his teammate. Went up. Sam Kelly. No, it wasn't. It was Malcolm again. Went one-handed. They've been sticking for him all day. Bends up in the hands there of Denham. Goes back towards the goal square. Overrun by the teammate. Picked up. Clearance goes towards East Geelong. At centre half back. And it's going to be a good clearance coming out wide. Goes looking for O'Toole. So it's Dylan O'Toole on the half back line, just waiting for players to present. Jones just pointed to where he wanted the ball delivered. Good spoil from behind by Bradshaw. Running and picking the ball up is Parker. Handballs back inside to Braden Sponner. Went back to Jones. Jones goes forward to the full forward, or sorry, to the half forward line, and the mark has been taken by East Geelong. So East Geelong now a chance. They go looking for Graham again. Actually, he's not in the goal square. Trotter's going back, takes the mark, and will kick the goal from right at the top of the 10-metre square. Has one for the afternoon. Looking to tick goal number 2. Comes in and delivers that. So East Geelong have their second goal of the quarter. Sorry, their first goal of the quarter. So they move to 8 goals 14, and Clayton Trotter has 2. They trail Geelong West on 17 goals 14. We've gone 23 minutes final quarter. Smith Holden, Bloodsasiki scoreboard.
Well, we thought at the 23-minute mark we might be sitting here a little bit bored, but I think we might have thought around the other way. We got it totally wrong, didn't we? They've been absolutely fantastic, West, and they deserve all their accolades. And obviously their supporters are having a bit of a ball over here. They don't beat East very often, so when they find a target, they sort of hone in and settle on him. But look, it's been a great effort, and been a pretty good effort by Clayton Trotter too. He's had well in excess of 20 possessions and a couple of goals.
So back to the middle. Gorio, who's rucked unchanged today, goes up, gets it down. Kelly, give it away to Dela Cruz. Gets it out of the middle towards half forward. Scott Jervy's not playing. That's the other one too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bowman, left foot kick around the corner towards centre wing. Dela Cruz followed it across there, did well. Picked it up. Oh, kick. Got collected as well, but it was out of bounds before he got rid of it, so it'll be a boundary throw-in.
They'll lose a couple in the next couple of weeks too, West. They've got 2 or 3 players going to Europe or something for a month. Or France or something.
It's always fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I know Nick Washington isn't very happy.
So ball in from the contest. Parker, kick around the corner, gains about 25 metres, out of bounds again for another throw-in.
And you know the funny thing, when he told me that this morning, I thought, yeah, well, who cares? Now it matters. After beating East like this and the way they can play footy, now it really matters. They'll be still equal 5th. They'll go ahead of Werribee if Werribee lose.
Big game next week with Winch at Winch. So Reddy gets the kick towards half forward and turn the ball over. East Geelong will take the mark at centre half back. Chip ball towards Chalice in the middle. Takes it, handballs it back to Thompson. Goes towards centre wing. Numbers with Geelong West through. Johnston runs away. Goes inboard. Coming out was Denham. Can't trap it the first time. Needs some support. The Eagles defence. Marsh. Clearing kick. Parker. Got O'Shannessy in support if he can keep it in. He can't do so though. Boundary throw in. Out of side. Centre wing again. The Cheetahs 17-4-106. They lead East Geelong 8-14-62. And we've played 25 minutes in the final term.
So the ball thrown in. Again, Gregorio gets the ball out the back. Reddy tried to collect it, couldn't do so. Picked up by Gregorio again. He went back to Reddy. Tried to get through the contest. He was taken and the ball came out in the tackle. Goes back towards Dan. Goes one way, then back the other to De La Cruz. Off a step. Goes into the half-forward line. Targets there and the mark is not taken. Brought down to ground. Picked up and clearance by the East Geelong defence. It goes back in the hands of Marsh, who has Ricky O'Toole in the middle of the ground. Was a good kick and needed to be. Needs players running. Has one out wide and that's Braden Sponner. So he goes in that direction. Good work from the defence there. And it's Connor Long once again. Goes back and kicks round the corner and will find Lima on centre wing. So Lima now with the ball. Long runs on. Can go short if he wants to use him. Was going to, but then decided to go long. And it's the balls in the contest. Over the back, Ricky O'Toole gets it down.
Is he going to long or isn't he?
To long. No, he didn't go long. He went short. He went long. And the ball comes out. The mark is taken there by Priddle. Priddle back through the middle of the ground into the slush, and Gregorio comes up. Big fella plays on and goes long back towards the goal square. Marsh by himself. Oh, the only one that went for the ball was Denham, and he's come along and he will take a mark to go back and shoot for goal number 7. I think Wash will be enjoying coaching today.
Yeah, well, he actually put on Facebook or something last week who'd be a coach after looking like they were going to win easy and nearly getting rolled, but I wonder what he puts on tonight.
Who'd be a coach?
Who'd be a coach?
Yeah, probably, yeah, you're probably right.
So Denham comes in.
I know who'd be a coach if someone had let him.
We won't worry about the response to that one, but that's goal number 7 and the 18th goal now for Geelong West. 18 goals, 4. And they lead East Geelong on 8 goals, 14. So we've gone 26, 27 minutes, final quarter. Smith Holden, Bloods, is your scoreboard. Grub, here's your chance. Give us a wrap, mate.
You still want to coach?
Not like
Well, where do you think you'd rather be, coaching or sitting here with me having a crack at him?
Oh, where are you coaching next year then?
At least I can hear it from what he's saying.
Oh, he can yell it for you if you want.
Oh, no, I can hear that too.
But I'll tell you one thing, and you might not agree with me, but I tell you what, I think this one's over.
Oh, really? Oh, good work, Sherlock. Well done. Going to be a good game next week, Winch and Geelong West.
Well, I tell you what, it might be too, but we ain't going there. Especially when, I know it doesn't work that way, but especially when Winch got annihilated by East, and then West comes and annihilated East, so it puts them back in. It puts them back in the picture, doesn't it? Whereas last week it looked like an ordinary.
Yeah,
watch
right,
game.
That's right. Yeah. So back to the middle, Gregorio goes up. Uncontested in the end, gets it down to Kelly. Done that a few times today. Goes to centre half forward. Ready, third up. Goes Wall at the front. Does well. Roves it. Towards Stan Chewy in the pocket. He might get it again close to boundary line. He handballs it back in looking for Denham, but ran out of room in the end.
I was going to say, give it to Denham. Give him 8.
Yeah, give him 8. He's had a fair day, hasn't he? 7 goals, 1. He's done very nicely. And it'll be a boundary throw in. Right forward pocket cheaters into attack. Denham do the ruck work against O'Shannessy. Oh, trying to take it out of the ruck contest was Thompson, I think. Little kick off the ground. Chalice runs across half back, gets it from O'Toole, back to Chalice. Through the middle, tumbling right foot kick. Donaldson falls over at the crucial stage, but good second effort, got it away. Slick hands to Bradshaw, to Dela Cruz in support, runs through.
Well, that's down the ground, umpire.
And it was downfield. Well done, good pick up, Grubb. So Woods will give it back. And I think it's coming back to Robertson as the free kick.
That wasn't the surprising bit. The surprising bit, it was actually picked up by the umpire.
The surprising bit was you could see that far. That was the surprising bit. So Robertson from centre wing goes to centre half forward. Ricky O'Toole takes the mark in front of Gregorio there. Short kick. Wasn't meant for Jamison, but he got it anyway. Goes towards half forward. Jones took a good mark against Bradshaw.
And cop one for his trouble.
Yeah.
Make him earn it.
Yeah. There's no use turning around and looking at him either, Bradshaw, because he just wants to play. He should just play footy. Goes with a right foot kick, long to the square. Patch keeps his eye on the ball and played the footy, which is what you got to do, and he handballs it away to Donaldson. Their back six have been fantastic today. Robertson, he draws the play, gives it over the top to Dan on the Dan wing. He goes with the right foot kick out wide. It's okay. And there is the siren for full time, and that's a good win by Geelong West. 18 goals for 112. They have defeated East Geelong 8-14-60.